Hey, I'm Vernon Filton, Senior Editor at Bike Magazine. Welcome to Bike Magazine's 2015 Bible Bike Test. Tonight we're reviewing Marin's RiftZone 29RC XC9. Marin, there's actually 5 models in the RiftZone line this year, and Marin sort of targets this as their 29er trail. It's a trail bike, but, that's interesting. It's kind of cross-country, kind of trail. It's a 29er with 110 millimeters of travel in the back, 120 in the front. They decided to give it a little bit longer travel fork because they felt like the bike could handle a bit more rowdy riding. And in fact, Kyle Warner raced some of their Enduros here in the U.S. on this bike, which is kind of surprising. It's light on travel. So I'm just kind of curious, what did you guys think of the bike, and do you think did the 29er trail thing even make sense to you? Is that a category that fit with what the bike did on the trail?
I personally like 29er trail bikes. I've come to love short travel 29ers, and I did have a lot of fun on this bike, but overall I don't think it didn't really speak to me. But I think that maybe the reason for that is because I kind of wished I had a non-talus fork on there, and not to bag on talus because it's a nice feature, but I think that the non-travel adjust Fox forks don't quite dive as much, and heading down and breaking into a corner, I definitely felt the fork diving a bit, and I feel like the bike could perform a lot better with something else on.
There's a head angle getting too steep.
We all felt that.
Yeah, it just felt a little divey, and it gets a little steep and stuff. But what I really did love about the bike is that I could really squat it into corners. You know, when you preload the rear end and you can kind of steer with the back end, right, which I love doing. It's a nice feeling.
The frame is stiff, and I think that's
stiff.
What you're feeling. Yeah, exactly.
You can really feel where that wheel's at when it's coming around corners and starting to drift a bit. So I had a fun time riding it. I just thought maybe, for me, I wouldn't take advantage of the talus stuff too much. I never touched that stuff, so.
Yeah, it's supposed to go from 120 down to 90, which again would steepen up the head angle. Maybe it would make it better for climbing.
I left it on the 120 setting, and we weren't fully agreement on how it climbed. I didn't have any trouble climbing this bike in the 120 setting. I thought it climbed really, really well. I did have to adjust the shock into a platform. It didn't climb that fantastic fully open. But
the Fox rear shock.
Yeah. But as soon as I did that and put it into the trail setting or the climb setting, then I thought it climbed really, really well. Yeah.
What'd you guys think of the frame? It's again all carbon frame. You can get the frame alone for $2,900. This full bike with X01 SRAM X01 build kit is about $6,700. But I'm curious did the frame impress you? I mean, it's a full carbon. It's a pricey frame.
It's nice. It impresses me aesthetically. Yeah, it's a very handsome bike. Absolutely.
Yeah, it's got kind of an industrial look.
Yeah.
And it's clean, like the top two.
It's clean.
One clean line down the seat stays, down to the dropouts. It's.
Oh no, I have to talk about the cable routing again.
Oh yeah,
because cable routing. It's fantastic. The cable routing is so good on this bike.
Yeah,
it's some of the best I've seen, and also on top of that, it gives you the option. You can do internal or external on this bike. It's for your choice.
For the dropper post, right?
For everything.
Everything.
Yeah.
That's cool. Everything can be inside, or you can go outside. So it's your choice. They've given you that option. It's very versatile.
And also, if this price freaks people out, there is that level one down, right? Same frame, XT build kit. And Shimano XT is incredibly solid, right? No complaints there at all. And what was the price on that one again?
$5,400.
Yeah, so a good price drop, which brings it more in range with a lot of the other bikes that people might be looking at. Speaking of which, again, this comes with SRAM X01. So 1x 11 speeds in the back. Yes. You've also got the Chaos dropper post that you guys mentioned on there. Easton Haven 29er wheels, full UST, good wheel set.
Guide brakes.
Yeah,
which are sick. They felt so good. Got excellent modulation, great stopping power.
Yeah.
I really also had a good time riding this bike. And there was some moments, especially cornering, like you said earlier, where I was like, yeah, that's really nice. This thing corners really, really well.
Yeah, I felt it handled well. I think the fit was good.
Yeah.
And it's a damn good looking bike.
It's a damn good looking bike. I'm trying to get away from the whole fork thing because that's something that's easily changed, isn't it? Really.
It's expensive.
It's expensive. It's easy to change, but it is expensive. It is a big ticket item. Who's the ideal rider for this bike?
I think it's a great bike for an everyday rider. It's a mountain bike. It's not, it's just a plain mountain bike, and it's a good one.
You guys agree?
Yeah, it's a good one. Everyday rider. I mean, maybe someone that's sort of transitioning out of racing, and they're ready to step into the trail bike market, but don't want to step completely into it with something with a lot more travel. And this is sort of right in there, right before that.
Yeah, that's true. It's
Yeah, so-
definitely more on the XC side of the trail category, I would say.
I would say so.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fair enough. If you guys want to hear more about the bike or check out the full review, look at an upcoming issue of Bike Magazine. That'll be our Bible of Bike Test, or check out more of our video reviews on bikemag.com.